Hi, Kristal Wick here with Artbeads Cafe, and I have Cynthia with me.
Crystal.
Hi, Cynthia. So glad to have you here. Exciting things to talk about, all things beady and caffeinated. So here we are to discuss, near and dear to my heart, my new book. Cynthia, yes, it's my new book, Foxy Epoxy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to share it with all my beady peeps and you guys, because we will be having this signed copies
That's
by
wonderful.
moi at Artbeads Cafe, which is really going to be fun. And I just want to share how easy this is to use, because you just use the two-part epoxy, you mix it together, you make your creations, let it sit for 24 hours and it cures, and then you're good to go. And some of these beautiful pieces here are actually pieces from my book. Oh, aren't they lovely?
It's beautiful.
All using the epoxy clay and Swarovski crystals. We have a piece over there Andrew Thornton did for me as a birthday present, which is so nice. Crystals and pearls in the epoxy clay, which I think is a really lovely, very lush look. And then some of these other things, oh my goodness, how fun are they? Dragonflies, again, using some of the filigree pieces and the Swarovski crystals. And then this watch here, lovely. You know, the fashion watches are so popular right now.
Right.
I got that in Tucson, and it's not an expensive watch, but it looked rather plain. And I added a little bit of crystal, a little bit of epoxy, and again, the two-part epoxy, you can also mix up all these beautiful colors. So you can pick out which colors you want, and I just thought that was a real pretty blend. And now, of course, it's completely over the top crazy,
Right.
but really fun to wear.
Beautiful.
Isn't
Yes.
it pretty? And then the one heart, that is a really fun project where I use some wire wrapping techniques. So I just make the little coils out of wire. Very easy for a beginner. Very nice and easy. And of course, it's so colorful, as you can see.
Well, I love how many colors you use in that part.
Right? Because it goes with
Great.
everything. It looks great with jeans, but you can really dress it up with some black as a background. And that's what's really fun. You can pick your own colors, pick the ones that you like, or your girlfriend's favorite colors. And then the piece in the middle, then that is, I actually did a little bit of doodling, some Zentangling, and then covered that frame in epoxy clay and dipped that in those micro beads, you know, the little tiny micro beads that nobody knows what to do with. And I thought I would do that and show some fun things to do with that. And then of course we have this elaborate belt buckle that, oh my goodness, that would be a gorgeous necklace as well as a belt buckle, or hanging on your purse. There's all kinds of things. My buddy Chris Orlikowski, she made that, which I think is to die for. And then here we have the ombre effect, because you know that's really popular in fashion right now. And the ombre effect is kind of shadows, shading of the same color, doing different shading. And so that right there, I used one of the monster Swarovski crystals, which I love, and did some ombre effects on there with epoxy clay, and then had to bling it out with these beautiful mini beads and gorgeous volcano colors. And I don't know, it was just so much fun. I don't even know where I would start with the first book. Everything is in here, every step you need, all the instructions, and it was a lot of fun to write. So I had a really good time. So
Can't wait to see your book.
thanks, Cynthia. It's really fun to share it with you. Cynthia, I have Kristal Wick's picks, which, as you know, are my favorite things. I pick up my favorite things, and I'm excited to share the Swarovski blends. Oh my goodness. Now we have some new blends, but there are also some blends that previously have been, I don't know, I've been ignoring them a little bit, so I thought I'd kind of play with them. And look at the jewelry. I made this lovely set here with the Montana blend, which I think is just gorgeous, and added a little chain. So Cynthia, you made this beautiful necklace. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so I used the emerald blend with the burgundy.
Oh, the emerald and burgundy blend, which
Yes.
is really stunning.
It's really beautiful. I have this deep, rich color. And then I used the new blend, which is a Provence lavender with chrysolite.
Oh, that's really pretty.
And I think they mix together very well.
Yeah, they go really nicely, and they come in such beautiful shapes, like the hearts, and I love the butterflies. Don't you
So
love the
cute.
butterflies in those? And then I thought this would be fun to do a whole ocean theme with all those pretties there. And then we also have these blends here, which are a completely different look, but really pretty when you blend the blends. So you're double blending. You're blending the blends and making beautiful jewelry. So, gosh, I really enjoy working with the Swarovski blends, don't you?
I do too,
Yeah.
yes.
Cynthia, Our Q&A today is from a lot of people. We've had many people ask, how do you hang the Swarovski keys?
Yes.
So why don't you answer that, since you're an expert at this?
Well, we have some really great bells that came in different size for the two sides of the keys that we have. And they came in different patterns. And they're very, very easy to use. Like you have a plain one here for the smaller key. This one you just slide inside.
Oh, look
the
at
loop of the key.
that.
Here you have one that has more little patterns, a little more ornate.
It looks ornate, yes.
Really cute.
Yes.
And I can show you how to use the bell on the big key.
That would be great.
Okay, so this is a Swarovski key, and we have those beautiful bells that you can use with the key. They're very easy to use. You just slide the key, and then you squeeze on the side, and you have a pendant right there.
Well, I hope we answered a lot of people's questions with that one. And we want to thank you for joining us here at Artbeads Cafe, where we have all things beady and caffeinated. If you have any questions you'd like to send to us, let us know at artbeads.com. And happy beading!